Hey K crew, welcome to today's video. You guys are having a great day. So yeah, let's get into what today's video is going to be about. So today's video is going to be about American TV shows that I've watched. And as I'm talking, I'm going to try my best to have a little synopsis or description show up while I'm talking, just in case it is easier for you to read it. Also, I am going to be reading from my notes on my phone. And so yeah, a lot of these shows I've watched repeatedly, and then there are some shows that I may have watched a long time ago, but I still enjoy them and will watch them again. Okay, so yeah, let's get to it. It's Scandal. Listen. If you know who Shonda Rhimes is, she's the lady that wrote Grey's Anatomy and a bunch of other great shows, but Grey's Anatomy is too long for me. But I love Scandal. I've watched it at least 3 to 4 times all the way through. That is the only show with a toxic relationship that I support. If you watch the show, you will figure out what I'm talking about if you take the time to watch it. But if you've already watched Scandal, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But Scandal is a series. It's 7 series. Where to watch it? It would either be Netflix or Hulu. I watched it years ago when it was first on Netflix, but I couldn't watch it when it was premiering because, you know, people in the house was like, that's a grown people show, you don't need to be watching it, and I think I was, depending on when it came out, I may have been in middle school or high school. But when I was grown and I started paying my own Netflix subscription, I put that show on. And when I tell you that show is good, got a lot of drama, got a lot of action, you know, it's basically about this powerful team of people in Washington. They're lawyers, and they basically make scandals and stuff, and crisis disappear, while they're also handling government situations and coping with their own personal problems. So when I tell you it's a whole lot going on, please check out Scandal because it is good. And then we have How to Get Away with Murder, which I also believe is also created by Shonda Rhimes, if I'm not mistaken. It is a series. It is 6 seasons. Where to watch it would be Netflix or Hulu. And we basically have this brilliant attorney. We have this brilliant defense attorney. Her name is Annalise Keating, and she basically teaches a class. And it's titled How to Get Away with Murder. But she also works with 5 of her students, and they become involved in a murder case. And that is basically the gist of the show. And during the show, they try to, solve their murder. They try to prove who's innocent, who's guilty. You got people disappearing. You got people falling in love with each other. You got people sleeping together. It's a whole lot of. And I believe there is also a Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder crossover episode. So that's tea. Love the black women coming together. That's what it's about, period. And then we have Shameless. Okay. Shameless is a series. It has 11 seasons, and you can watch it on Netflix. At least that's where I watched it. So basically, this series shows the chaotic and dysfunctional lives of the Gallagher family, and the Gallagher family lives on the south side of Chicago. And basically, this show focuses on the struggles that the family has, such as poverty, neglect, and also other issues that are very important, such as addiction and mental health. But it also shows like they are very loyal to each other. They always have each other's back. And yes, family does get into arguments, but your family is always supposed to have your back and do what is best for you and always have your interest in mind. So they also show that they are loyal to each other and that they are resilient. And this show is very fucking funny. Like it's raw and real. Like it touches on very important stuff. Like a lot of people can relate to this show, but when I tell you, this shit is also so fucking funny. And also, disclaimer, if you are not 18 plus, do not watch this show, because they display things that are for mature audiences. And in this show, I do have favorite couples, so there's times where I may rewatch certain episodes of the show just because I want to see my favorite couple. So okay, so now we have Wentworth. Wentworth is an Australian show. It's not American, it's Australian, right? It's a series. It's 8 seasons. You can watch it on Netflix or the Roku channel. And I watched it when it was on Netflix. For this show, basically think Orange is the New Black, but better. Hands down, in my opinion, better than Orange is the New Black. So basically, the beginning of the series, I believe it's like the first and maybe the second season, they focus on this new lady that is now entering the prison. She's entering the prison because there's this lady named BEA. She comes into the prison because she's being charged with attempted murder, because she's being charged with the attempted murder of her abusive husband. Okay? And then also in the show, you got inmates fighting, inmates sleeping together, inmates falling in love, inmates fighting addiction. You got the Warren, the head of the prison, you know, the one that's supposed to look after the prisoners. She's shady as a motherfucker. Like, she did so much shit that pissed me off, bro. Oh my god. Then we have Good Girls. It's a series. It's 4 seasons. I wish it would have ended better than it did, or if we got another season to finish it off properly, I would have greatly appreciated that. You can watch it on Netflix. It's basically about 3 mothers who are struggling financially, and they decide to rob a supermarket to get by. And because of the actions that they took or the crime that they committed, they become involved with the criminal underworld, and they also become with a local gang member named Rio. And when I tell you that man is fine as hell, that man is fine as hell. Show is good, but I just wish that we had got another season to end it off properly. So now we have All the Queen's Men. So, All the Queen's Men is a series. It has 4 seasons. You can watch it on BET Plus, and it's basically about this about this lady named Madam. Well, they call her Madam, but her name is Marilyn. She owns. She's a businesswoman, and she owns a nightclub called Club Eden in Atlanta, and she's trying to expand her club, but she's having issues with that because owning a club can be shady business sometimes. This show focuses on her male dancers. Like, she has male dancers at her club, and it focuses on the stuff that they go through in their personal lives and the stuff that they do for Madam concerning like the club and protecting the club. Again, this show is for mature audiences. If you are not 18 plus, please, I am not telling you to watch this show. But if you are of age and are able to watch the show, please tune in. Then we have P-Valley. P-Valley, okay? Down in the valley where the girls get naked. Hey. Okay, so P-Valley. Okay. As of right now, it is a 2-season series. Season 3, they say it's filmed, but it ain't dropped yet. So we don't know what the holdup is. At this point, it's whatever. But I would like for them to finish it off and finish it off properly in a way that makes sense. So you can watch it on Stars. Basically focuses on the lives of the dancers that work at the Pank, P-Y-N-K, the strip club in Chucalissa, Mississippi. And the main people of the show is Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, Special Ops Lioness. Is basically like a undercover CIA type of vibe. I love stories like that. I love like military, CIA, undercover type stuff. This series is Special Ops Lioness. It's a series. It's 2 seasons. You can watch it on Paramount Plus or Hulu. This series is basically a spy thriller based on real life CIA program where it's a bunch of female agents that go undercover and basically become friends with the daughters of terrorists and take them and their organization down from the inside out. Then we have Love Thy Neighbor. It's a Tyler Perry series. It's 4 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu or Tubi, and it basically follows this old lady, Hattie Mae. She's the owner of a diner, and it basically follows their lives and the lives of her family. And when I tell you, when I had Hulu, I watched this show repeatedly. Love a good laugh. Please check out Love Thy Neighbor on Hulu or Tubi. It is a Tyler Perry series, and it's 4 seasons. So okay, so now we have Living Single. Living Single is the black version of Friends, and Friends copied Living Single because Living Single came out first. So Living Single is a series. It's 5 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu. It is a 1990s sitcom about 6 black friends navigating life and relationships in Brooklyn, New York. The L Word, okay? It is a series. It has 6 seasons. You can watch it on Paramount Plus or Hulu. Okay, I watched it back when it was on Netflix, but I don't think it's on there anymore. Okay, so basically it follows the lives of this group of girls who are friends. They are all gay as fuck. So basically this series follows them and their lives and the things that they go through and the relationships that they go through. And also there is a spin-off or a part 2 to this series. It's called the L Word Generation Q. So that is good. And my favorite artist, Kehlani, was in an episode of the L Word Generation Q series called Gypsy. It's a series. It's got one season. It's on Netflix. And it's basically a psychological thriller about a therapist who secretly infiltrates the lives of her patients. But it's so good. It is so good, y'all. Check it out. Then we have Charmed, okay? Not the new Charmed. I'm talking about the older version. I believe it came out 19 something. I don't remember. But we got, it's a series. It got 8 seasons. You can watch it on Pluto TV or Hulu. I watched it back when it was on Netflix. It's basically a fantasy drama series about 3 sisters who discovered that they are powerful witches. There was a point in this series where the girls had found out that they have a 4th sister. The series we have is Criminal Minds. It is a series. It is 18 seasons. You can watch it on Paramount Plus or Hulu. I watched it back when it was on Netflix. FBI criminal profilers in the BAU, behavioral analysis unit. They use behavioral analysis and psychology to investigate and stop serial killers, aka the unsub Law and Order SVU Special Victims Unit. Okay, it's a series. We got 27 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu or on Peacock. Okay, this is basically a crime series drama that follows both the police investigation of a crime and the prosecution of said crime. And this happens by the Manhattan District of Attorney's Office. We have the Boondocks, okay? When I tell you the Boondocks is so funny, bro. Okay, the Boondocks is a series. You got 4 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu or Sling TV. It is an animated series that follows the lives of the Freeman family. This show speaks on real and important issues. It's very raw, but also it is very funny. And then we have Big Mouth. Big Mouth is a series. It is 8 seasons. It is on Netflix. Animated sitcom about puberty. Okay, follows middle schoolers navigating adolescence with their personified hormone monsters. They're basically middle schoolers who are figuring out what puberty is, and puberty is starting to affect them. And 911. It is a series. It is 8 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu. This is a series that follows the lives of responders, including police officers, firefighters, and 911 dispatchers in Los Angeles. Then we have 911 Lone Star as a spinoff 911. So in 911 Lone Star, it's the series. It's 5 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu. Basically, a father and son moved from New York to Austin, Texas to rebuild a firehouse. This series called Deadly Women. 14 seasons. You can watch it on Pluto TV or Tubi. I watched it back when it was on the Investigation Discovery Channel. And it's basically a series about it's a true crime series that investigates the motives and methods of female murderers. And during the series, they're basically doing interviews. They get expert input, and they also talk to the people that were involved in the crime, if they're still alive. So next series we have is Dog the Bounty Hunter. It is 8 seasons. It's a series. You can watch it on Pluto TV or Hulu. I believe when it was hot and fresh off the press, me and my grandma was watching it on TV when it was on TV. Show basically follows Dog, who is a bail bondsman and a bounty hunter, and his family, which would be his wife, his sons, and his daughter, as they capture fugitives. Reasonable Doubt is a series. It has 3 seasons, and where to watch is on Hulu. Okay, this is a legal drama about a brilliant but ethically flexible defense attorney, Jax. Okay, and it follows her as she struggles to balance her career, her work life, and her family, all while working these high profile cases. Then we have this other series called Winona Earp. It is a series. It is 4 seasons. You can watch it on Hulu or Tubi. I watched it back when it was on Netflix. It's basically a supernatural sci-fi Western television series about this girl, Winona Earp, who is the granddaughter of a lawman, Wyatt Earp, who must fight demons called revenants in her hometown of Purgatory. Okay, he is the heir to a curse that forces her to fight out these outlaws or these demons using her ancestors' magical gun. If you're into like supernatural demon fighting action, falling in love with people you're not supposed to fall in love with type of vibe, do that. But if you are 18 plus and you would enjoy any of these series, please check them out and let me know. And last but not least, we have this series called First Kill. We only got 1 season. You can watch it on Netflix. I was so excited for season 2 because I wanted to see how it ended, because the way season 1 ended, it would only make sense for us to get a season 2. But basically, the show follows 2 teenage girls, Juliet, who is a vampire, and then we have Cal, who is a monster, or she hunts like monsters, or in this case vampires. Juliet being a vampire, she has to get her first kill, and Cal, in order to be respected and become a hunter, she has to kill a vampire, and they have to do this in order to gain their family's respect, and in order to become a real hunter, in order to become a real vampire. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed recording this video for you. Please let me know if you watch or have watched any of the series below. Also, if you haven't already, please check out my most recent videos, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are on the way to 400 subscribers. And we are currently at 384 subscribers, so 400 is right around the corner, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.